I started Madison Capital Group in January of 2009. The dream really came to me in the fall of 2008. For those of you that were in the financial services world or in real estate, you'll remember that there was a worldwide collapse of the credit markets virtually overnight. I saw that as an opportunity. When you saw Lehman go bankrupt and you saw the capital markets start to be in a disruptive state, particularly here in Charlotte, we're a banking town. People were freaking out, didn't know what to do. I viewed that as an opportunity. I'd heard the stories of the 80 tax crisis, heard the stories of the RTC and what the FDIC was doing in terms of disposing of assets. I didn't know what it was going to look like, but I knew there was going to be opportunity, and went to talk to people that were there during those times. How were they successful? What were the opportunities that they found? How did they capitalize them? How do I raise capital? All these things that I had been thinking about, during my career up to that point, I felt like this was my time. I felt like 2009 was going to be a year of opportunities. Again, we didn't know what it was going to look like, but I knew that there was going to be opportunities. So we were fortunate to have some capital partners, some operating partners that I was able to partner up with, and we were able to raise capital. We were able to find opportunities, and we were able to do that in kind of a wash, rinse, repeat model.
Madison Capital Group Holdings is comprised of a multifamily developer, owner, operator. We have a self-storage business. We are in the boat and RV business, which we also call alternative storage. We have a commercial division where we do industrial real estate, retail real estate. And then our fifth division is really critical because it runs across all those divisions. It's our general contractor. So unlike a lot of developers and real estate owner-operators, we have our own general contractor in-house. And so every time we're developing a new asset, we self-perform across all those different platforms. So we don't need to go out to a third-party GC. We have it in-house. It allows us to control costs. It allows us to control timing, critical things when you're developing real estate. So the reason we get to come in every day and build cool buildings like the one right outside our window here, we get to do that because people have trusted us with their money and with their capital, and they know that we're going to protect that capital, and we know they're going to get a return on that capital. And so we are a real estate developer, owner, operator, but really we're an investment management company.
We're a boutique firm, so we can pivot quickly, but we have an institutional mind. We're always forward thinking, we're nimble, we're moving quickly. But again, we have that boutique nature where your call's going to get answered in 24 hours, you're going to be responded to, you're going to feel taken care of. I oversee all of our investor relations, which means the second an investor decides they want to invest with us, all the way to the disposition of their asset. We service their closing process, we help facilitate all of their onboarding in a smooth way, and then we execute all of the reporting, tax reporting, quarterly reporting, distribution process, and communicate how the asset's performing throughout the life of their investment. I always say it doesn't matter if you are a $25,000 investor with us or a $3 million investor with us. You're just as important in my eyes.
The experience is the number one reason why somebody should look at Madison Capital Group. We have a tremendous amount of experience in acquiring and developing assets. We've developed and acquired over 20+ thousand multifamily units. We've developed and acquired over 200 self-storage properties. We've developed and acquired probably almost 100 net lease assets, all within that 15, 16-year period of time of when I started Madison Capital Group. That's a lot of acquisition and development activity. That's a lot of capital that we've raised. That's a lot of capital that we've also returned with outsized returns. But what I've seen over the years is it's not just managing investment processes and procedures, it's managing people. It's surrounding yourself with appropriate talent that have passion for what they're doing, passion in the business. And I think that's where we continue to grow as a company, by bringing on talented people that really helps us grow and see into the future.
We're sitting here in our new headquarters that we moved into a few months ago in the lower South End part of Charlotte. We were in very nice office space prior to this in South Park. One thing that wasn't great is we were in 3 different suites. We've grown so much over the past 5 or 6 years that we had to keep adding other suites in the building, and it was kind of disjointed. But what we have here is now a 40,000 square foot building where everyone can be together every day. So in this business of delivering for investors through real estate projects, takes a lot of collaboration. And so we have great space here that people want to come to, where we can sit down, grab a conference room, grab these breakout tables. We do have a golf simulator, nice cafeteria, and we do fun things like birthdays monthly and bring lunch in for people. But to deliver for our investors, we need top people, we need them engaged, and frankly, in my opinion, we need them all together so we can collaborate.
But once you decide that you want to invest with us, we will welcome you into our fund, and then from that point on, we'll facilitate all of your communication directly through our investor portal, so you have online access immediately. You can always email me directly. Again, we have that boutique touch of really valuing each individual investors.
We hope your takeaway is that Madison Capital Group is a trusted sponsor that you would entrust your capital or your client's capital in the decades to come. With almost 2 decades of experience in raising capital, investing in assets, and building out infrastructure of a vertically integrated platform, we hope that you'll continue to be a trusted partner with Madison Capital Group.